bring you free RMAC Network webcasts. Our goal is to deliver quality video to promote the performances and achievements of our student athletes. The promotion, production, and delivery of these events requires funding. While regular season webcasting remains free, beginning this year, our league shall charge a nominal fee for viewers of our championships and tournaments. Please follow the information below, including Huddle and RMAC Network contacts should you need any assistance in the postseason. Thank you for supporting the RMAC Network.
We have some inter-RMAC action for you tonight featuring Regis University. Regis University comes into this matchup ranked number 12 in Division II women's volleyball. And in the RMAC, they're tied for first with an 8-1 record. Just in the RMAC play, they're tied with Metro State. So, big challenge here for your Mountain Lions, who right now on the season, 7-14, 5-4 in the RMAC, fighting for that playoff spot. We're getting starters right there with Joey Barella starting at setter, and then Nicole Midland, our middle blocker. Moving on down the line, we'll go next, number 6, the freshman from Hawaii, Sydney Walker. I'm sure we'll call her name a ton tonight. And then our libero, Mackenzie Ransom, in the gold jersey tonight. And then right next to her, we'll get outside hitter Lauren Shockley. And then 3 players right in a row. The other graduate, Julia Geiger, number 14 out of the middle. And the last player being announced, Isabel Hudspeth. We'll get the coaches announced in the arena as well, and teams will join here in the middle in just a second for opening handshakes. You see the coaches at the bottom of your screen as well, get in on handshake action. Just to the top right, that's Regis in the dark blue and white, and then black and gold and for UCCS. So on the left side of your screen there. All right, so like I mentioned, inter-RMAC play tonight. Big challenge for the Mountain Lions. Regis has been on fire this year. They've only dropped 1 match in the RMAC. They're 16-5 on the season. Mountain Lions really need a win in these last few games. Tough schedule. They have Regis tonight. Happy Halloween, everyone. Halloween magic maybe in play. And then this Friday, I believe it's against Metro State, the other team ranked number 1 in the RMAC. Then they play School of Mines and CSU Pueblo and Adams State. They really need probably 2 wins out of those 5 games to vie for that 8 seed. Right now they're 6th in the RMAC. We'll see how that shakes out in the last couple weeks of the season, as both these teams are just getting set up in their first rotation. UCCS is going to start us off with the serve, and Sydney Walker will do the honors. Regis on the right side of your screen, that's Mara LeGrand, the setter, calling out plays. She's front row to start us out. Split hitters. And here we go. Good touch on the block there. Ransom with the dig. Hudspeth with the tip over. Libero's all over it. And then the big swing through the block gets the kill. That's number number 8, Haley Tice with the kill. They ran that inside tempo play to start out that rally. Didn't get the kill that time, and switch it up and transition to more standard play. Gets the job done. Ooh, that overpass put away in the middle. That's number 15, Amelia Davis with the kill, taking advantage of that serve from number 14, Nadine Burbrink. We're going to call these names a lot here tonight. These are the points leaders here for Regis. Great pass here from Ransom, sprawling. Oh, Burbrink gets a dig. No, too strong. And that's Laura Shockley with that hard cross court. First point there for the Mountain Lions, getting on the board. And following that up, we'll have Mackenzie Ransom here with the serve. Oh, wow, what a play by Davis here. They run like a back one step out style, and she has that big wind up and then just pulls back at the last second to get the kill. See there on your screen, that's Mara LeGrand, the setter for the Regis University team. Good pass here from Walker, high ball outside. Through the block, Lauren Shockley gets it done. 2 big swings from her to start out this match and 2 points for her team. We'll get the double sub for the Mountain Lions. We'll see this most of the night, I would imagine. This is Malin Mitrovic with the serve. And then Regan Emery came in front row. I'm sure we'll be calling her name soon as well. And that ball's out of bounds. A couple swings and a couple misses on the defense there for the Mountain Lions. A blessing in disguise, I guess, as that ball goes long. And we're all tied up at 3. Just a high ball outside. Big swing. Shockley takes that sharp cut. Emery with the off speed. Another high ball outside here. Ransom's all over this one. The middle in transition doesn't get it done, but here's the setter out, so another high ball to the other pin, and a big swing down the line. That's number 5, Claudia Sowisro. It's the first time we've called her name today, but she has a killer line shot that you got to see on display there. On display there. Sub here for Regis, and number 11, Isabella Smith checks in. She'll serve here. And that one just goes long. And back and forth we go here, just the early point. It's back and forth, back and forth. Shockley now to serve. Love the play here, but the execution doesn't work, so point for the Mountain Lions. They run that back one again, just dispatched a little bit out of bounds. And another swing out of bounds. Everyone's looking for a touch. I'm looking for a touch. No touch called. Another point there for the Mountain Lions. No challenge either from the coach coming, so Shockley still serving. Big block at the net. Davis gets in on the action with the coverage. Wow, what a dig from Shockley to keep that ball alive. A diving dig from Mitrovic, but nobody's there. Oh, it's so tough as a player. You make that extra effort, but the ball doesn't go exactly where you need it to. Everyone's spaced out around the court. Point for Regis. This is the libero Haley Kennedy for Regis. Oh, good back. Free ball here from the Mountain Lions. Oh, and that one's just out from Sydney Walker. Point for Regis, and we're back to being tied up. What a play from the Mountain Lions. That pass is way off the net. They still run the middle. The 31 to Julia Geiger gets the big swing. You love to see that. Mountain Lions don't get the perfect pass, still are able to run their offense. A big touch out of the block in the middle, but still a point. That's Burbrink with the kill. And we'll have another sub here for Regis as Ellie King comes in the game. She'll go back to serve. Working the middle again, another 31 this time. To Nicole Medlin. We'll get that double sub again here for the Mountain Lions, bringing in Hudspeth and Barella. Barella to serve for the Mountain Lions. So they're looking to hold on to this lead that they have right now. Rangers looking to answer, of course. They have a front row setter stacked to the right. Great touch on the block there. Good coverage, though, from Kennedy. Just a roll shot on this step out. Good back and forth from both teams here. That ball's out again. You know, the Rangers are looking at each other on some of these balls that go long, but it could, I don't know, maybe it's the altitude. It's like 1,000 feet higher than Denver. It's working in the Mountain Lions' favor right now. Barella to serve again. Out to Walker. The setter dump is denied by Nicole Medlin. Great awareness from the middle blocker and a great read. And a big point here for the Mountain Lions. And we're going to get our first timeout of the night, taken by Regis University. They came in, you know, #1 team in RMAC. So, of course, starting out down 3. About the midpoint here in set #1. Not exactly where they expect it to be. So take a timeout, regroup. There's a couple of unforced errors, as we keep mentioning. Those long hits are just out of bounds. So I'm sure coach is just saying, let's play our game, cut down on those errors. We'll be right back into this. Just pulling up some stats. If you guys are on GoMountainLions.com or have been redirected from the RMAC website, you should be able to just scroll down from the stream, get a whole list of stats. You can chop them up and see who's leading in kills or points or whatever you want. But I like to focus on points leaders early. They have Lauren Shockley with 2 and Amelia Davis with 2, and then a whole mess of other players with 1. Still really too early to look at kind of those things, but I bet you we're going to call Davis and Shockley's name all night. Points leaders right now, and usually in the mix to be points leaders for the match, for each one of the matches each time these teams play. So out of this timeout, Joey Barella to play. Still a front row setter here for the Rangers. Good stab there from Ransom to keep that play alive. And that pipe goes long. So another point for the Mountain Lions, and this one is huge for the momentum, right? The Rangers just took that timeout. You really want that point right out of that timeout. Unable to get it. Mountain Lions maintain that momentum. We'll get yet another serve here from Joey Barella. What a set. Just too much. This is so much back and forth. Oh, and another hitting error for Rangers is how it ends. Great play at the net, a ton of great digs, and just opportunities that these players are taking, just dumping it. But ultimately, point for the Mountain Lions. That ball was just out of the The line judge called it in initially, but then did kind of like a windmill motion, brought the flag back up. That ball is out. Rangers will bring in number 6, Bree Scala, to serve. They're looking to claw their way back into set number 1 here. Recycled point here for the Mountain Lions, and the middle in transition. Nicole Medlin finds another kill out of the middle. Great decision there from setter Joey Barella to run that play in transition, and great execution, even better execution. That's a huge swing, and the kill goes to Haley Tice. Mara LeGrand really doing an excellent job. Pass is really tight. Jump setting that, getting the middle blocker to commit with her, freeing up that space for her outside hitter. Oh, Burbrink with a dig. Ransom answers back with digger her own. Nice tip coverage there. I have no idea how she set that ball. And that one's out. But that should be the highlight reel right there. Mara LeGrand falling to the ground, setting with her hands that one ball in transition to get the point for her team. Burbrink to serve again. And there's the answer from the Mountain Lions, Nicole Medlin. Mountain Lions doing an excellent job of establishing their middles right now. And Mackenzie Ransom with the serve. Barella all over that setter dump. High ball to Hudspeth. Just in... excuse me. That ball, initially I thought it was on one side of the net. No, that roll shot from Hudspeth just trickled over the net and down, waterfalled into the block. So another point for the Mountain Lions, and their lead has grown now to 5 points. We're going to get the second timeout here from Regis. First one did not exactly do what they wanted it to. The lead has only grown since then, so another timeout. This is their last one for this set. Mountain Lions coming out on fire. Ton of energy, ton of enthusiasm. Definitely the beneficiaries of some hitting errors. But they're also forcing those by playing excellent defense and getting a good block up to contest each swing. So right now, stats are showing that the Regis Rangers are hitting a 0%, and that is because they have 7 attack errors right now. 7 kills, 7 errors on 29 attempts. They're hitting 0. Mountain Lions, on the other hand, 7 kills on 2 errors and 21 attacks, which is good for a hitting percentage of .238. And that's your difference right now in this set. Opening set here, Halloween night. All right, out of timeout. Mackenzie Ransom to serve again. Rangers still have a front row setter. Great, huge swing from Davis. That's the play they were looking for. Ransom was all over it. We had to wait as the ball traveled to see if it was going to still be in play. And you see Ransom, she's like, oh, I want that one back. I was right there. But that's exactly what the Rangers wanted too, right? They got a big swing, perfect pass, run the play, big swing out of it, and you side out right out of the timeout. Great coverage here from Kennedy. And that one just in the tape. Another hitting error for the Rangers. UCCS will sub out. We'll get Mitrovic and Emery to check in. So new setter here for UCCS as they'll continue to run that 6-2. Mitrovic to serve and set from the back row. Ransom with the dig here. High ball to Shockley. What a swing, what a dig. How did they keep that play alive? Oh, miscommunication there between the setter and hitter. And Regis will get the point, and they'll have a double sub out of that. As we get Kepler checking in. And Smith to serve. Great block from the Rangers. The Mountain Lions keying in on those middles, maybe paying a little more attention to that attack there. Mountain Lions running that push one to Geiger. She had 2 up to stop her. And then Kepler gets the kill. A little off speed, just trickles it into the block, and we're going to get a timeout here from the Mountain Lions. Their first one of this set, as the Rangers have managed to make this just a 2-point game. And just like that, the momentum swings. So fast it can happen. You see it worked in the timeout last time for the Rangers. They got their timeout. They got the play out of the timeout they wanted. They get the big side out, and they use that momentum to make this run. Mountain Lions looking to do something similar here. Just really trying to stop the bleeding. They can get their side out and then hold on to some of that momentum. Maybe cruise to a set 1 victory. Still a ton of volleyball left to play here in the opening set. But the Rangers are out of timeouts. They have challenges, they have substitutions they can make, but it's a little tougher for them to manage that side of the game. All right, so out of the timeout, Isabella Smith still serving here for the Rangers. Great touch on the block there. Oh, it's just over there from Kennedy. She'll recycle the point though. And the tip gets the kill. So Ritz roll on the right side. This time not going for the big swing, just the off-speed tip just over the top. Gets the job done, and we have a 1-point match right now. Shockley going with the big cut, not quite getting it, and we're all tied at 16. Good cover there from Ransom. Oh, and a huge block. That's Claudia Soldier again with the point. This time getting it done on the defensive side. She's assisted by Amelia Davis in the middle, closing that seam. Rangers rolling right now. And there's the play that they've been looking for. Davis out of the middle, a straight 1 ball in transition. 1 blocker on 1 hitter, get the big kill. And now the tide has turned. 2-point lead here for the Rangers. No more timeouts for either side. Coach Tara Hiddle of Mountain Lions taking her final timeout. Didn't work last time. They were not able to stop the bleeding, but we'll see if this time if they're able to come up with a different game plan, change something up. I'm sure they'll change up their serve receive and run a play out of it the best they can. This big block and big attack from the Rangers is really slow going in the first parts of set number 1, but these last 5 or 6 points, I would say, really coming together. And that's the volleyball that they're used to playing and expecting to play. And they seem much more comfortable and energetic coming out of this timeout. Mountain Lions need to adjust here. You'll see coming out of the timeout, they have switched up their serve receive. They switched Shockley to the other part of the court. Ooh, tough serve right out of that timeout. High ball to Shockley on the right side. She's just going to bump it over. Oh, and you get a swing right off of that. Sword just bombs it. Shockley's just trying to keep it in play, inadvertently setting the other team. And another point for the Rangers. And there's the answer for the Mountain Lions finally. Lauren Shockley on the right side. So that adjustment, pushing her to the other side of the serve receive, getting her to attack the right side of the net. It did work this time. And there's the big swing off the right side. Feed the hot hand. Kennedy to serve. Good set there from Mitrovic. Big deny at the net. Diving dig from Ransom. Not enough. Regis continues their dominance here in the second part of this first set. What a swing from Regan Emery. Just an off-speed shot into the deep corner. If you have ever watched me call a game, I will harp on these corners every time. You will get way more kills hitting those deep corners than you will any other part of the court. Just if you can consistently hit those in tempo, you will get kills. Riley Hahn comes in the game, serves that one into the net. We'll get that sub with her and Geiger again. On the other side, we'll get Ellie King to check in and serve for the Rangers. Regis looking to push three. Mountain Lions looking to stop that. See what happens. And we're going to get an ace. Looking to push just two more now. Rangers in complete command. Somehow started out really slow and just dominant ever since. We're going to get a call of a lift here on the setter. Mitrovic going for the one-handed play. Didn't quite work out. And we will get set point number one. And there it is. Run it out of the middle. Nicole Medlin gets the kill, powering it through the block. Double sub here for the Mountain Lions. Barella and Hudspeth check in. Mountain Lions need a run here. Still set point here for the Rangers. They have a front row setter. Great block from Walker to keep this play alive. Oh, the line shot from Kepler gets the job done, and that is all we'll have for set number one, going the way of Regis University. 25-19, you see there on the top left corner. Tale of two different teams, really, in that opening set. Mountain Lions came out strong. Regis maybe on their back foot, and then flipped a switch, turned it on, and just started to pull away. Get some highlights here. Love the celebrations, team bonding from both teams to start this off. It's a huge part of college athletics. Great dig there from Kennedy. And then Bonds here. You get Shockley with a couple of big swings on the outside. So Wichita had a run of just some crazy plays. I'm sure we'll see those later. Oh, I love that 31 to Geiger. That was an awesome play in transition. The deny of the setter dump from Medlin. Davis in transition on the other side. And then there's that big block that really started turning things around for Regis as they started to take over set number one. Medlin powering it through the block there. Kepler down the line. Set point. All right, we'll see what the Mountain Lions can do. As we mentioned at the opening of the broadcast, uphill battle tonight. Very tough opponent in Regis. They came out strong. They came out looking like they had a strong game plan to counteract some of the strengths that you see from Regis. And it worked for a bit. And then it didn't. So we'll see the adjustments. If there's anything we've learned from the Mountain Lions this season, it's that they will make adjustments. They will change up personnel. They will change up their lineup. They're willing to play with that. So I'm sure we'll see some of that coming out of from set number 1 to number 2. Just pulling up some team stats from set number 1. That 0 hitting percentage that Regis started the set out with. They ended up hitting 154. They had 14 kills on 8 errors and 39 attempts. Really changing it around. When I last read that stat, they only had 7 kills. Ended up doubling that and adding only 1 attack error since I last mentioned that stat. On the other side, Mountain Lions had 10 kills on 6 errors, 34 total attacks. They hit 118. So last time I mentioned that, they're hitting 238. Regis really shored up their defense, shored up their serving, and limited that offensive attack there from the Mountain Lions. Hopefully they'll find a way to kind of mitigate some of that and get back to some of that offensive power they had in the early part of set number 1. Coming out onto the court in this lineup, no big personnel changes as of yet. We'll see if they'll keep that double sub or what they'll do with that. Sometimes that will be the change that they'll make. So we'll have to see as the rotation comes. But Regis, they get to serve first. And you see here, number 6, Bree Scala, is going to start us off. Good touch there from King to keep this play alive. And then Tice finishes it off, a big swing down the line, off the block, gets the tool. And Regis pick up right where they left off in set number 1. What a serve. Walker barely just getting it off the court. Oh, and that high ball set from Ransom goes a little skew. And another point for Regis. Sometimes that's just how the ball bounces. This serve here from Scala just dropped at the last second. It did it again. It had that drop, but this time it was just a little to the left and out of bounds. So the Mountain Lions catch a break. They'll get a chance to take control. Mackenzie Ransom to serve. Tice with a great swing, hitting that deep corner. Gets 2 kills back to back. Davis checks in. Burbrink back to serve. Regis with a 2-point lead here on set number 2. Little roll shot, not good enough there. Into the tape. Regis with another point. Continue to roll here in the opening parts of set number 2. Diving touch just in serve receive. Walker keeps this play alive. Great block from Davis. Mountain Lions get another shot though. Scala with the dig. Tice off the hands. Walker with a crazy dig. Somehow keeping that play alive. And Julia Geiger able to put it away. Big point there for the Mountain Lions. And we will get this double sub from the Mountain Lions. Mitrovic and Emery checking in. So 2-point game here in the opening parts of set number 2. Mitrovic to serve. Front row hands for the Rangers. High ball outside. big swing. That one's in. And now it's Tice who's on fire. Hits both corners. It's like she's playing bingo on the court. Hit one corner this way, hit the other corner this way, get another kill. 3 kills to start out this set. Samara Legrand with the serve. Kennedy with the dig. Back out to Tice because, of course, she gets the kill. Just a wonderful streak that she's on at this point, hitting all sorts of different parts. If you just put 4 different cones on the court and asked her to hit them, that's basically what she did in these last 4 points. Great dig from Legrand. And Davis is that one out. Point to the Mountain Lions. Warren Shockley will go back to serve for Mountain Lions. Shockley chases that one down. We'll get a free ball here for the Rangers, though. Just run the one in the middle. Davis puts it to the court. And another point for the Rangers. We'll get a double sub for them, bringing in Kepler and Smith. Isabella Smith will go back to serve. We're going to get a timeout early here from the Mountain Lions. It's a 4-point lead for the Rangers. And set number 2 just kind of cruising here at this point. Doing exactly what the Rangers want to at this point. Tice coming out absolutely on fire to start this second set. We'll get to highlight some individual efforts here for each team. Kills leader after that streak is now Haley Tice with 6. And then Amelia Davis with 5. We have a couple players with 4. That's Claudia Sowitzro with the Rangers, and then Nicole Medlin on the other side. It is Halloween, so of course we have our camera crew, some of them in costume, fans in costume, MJ down at the desk as well in costume. Got to stay festive, got to get in a volleyball game before you go out to whatever shenanigans you have going on this evening. All right, so out of the timeout, I've already said this tonight because Isabella Smith in this rotation just getting points for her team. Oh, and of course, I give the announcer curse. Tara Hiddle gets that point, calls the timeout, ice the server, force the error. Julia Geiger here for the Mountain Lions. They run the play, not quite how they drew it up. Davis kind of mishit it a little bit, still a kill. Which means Burbrink comes in and Kennedy goes back to serve. Tough pass here, just a high ball to the outside. Walker gets the dig. Big touch there from Emery, but out of bounds, and another point goes to the Rangers. Kennedy to serve again. Tight pass, good set from Mitrovic, and Emery answers back with a tool of her own. So Kepler gets the tool off Emery, Emery gets the tool off Kepler, and back-to-back plays. Now Emery to serve. Great pass here from Smith. And then Burbrink just hits that one out. Point for the Mountain Lions. Emery again with his deep, deep float. You see she's at the very edge of the court, using all the space she can. Allows this ball to have a little more space for some crazy movement. It's like a knuckleball there. Oh, what a swing from Kepler. Ransom was there, bounced off a couple of players, falls to the court. Point for the Rangers. We're having 3 subs right now. For the Rangers, we have Ellie King checking in and serving. Mountain Lions on the other side of the net. Just waiting as the judges get this sub on the books. You see them there. They're doing the fusion dance. They have to start all over again. It's really just a booking thing. You know, the down refs communicate to the officials at the desk, cataloging all the points. Looks like they got something wrong and had to erase it or white it out or whatever it is they do. King to serve. An overpass. Oh my goodness. You don't see that every day. Usually as a big middle, you're like, oh, I got an overpass. I'm going to thump this or swipe it straight down. Nope, sets it to the back corner, gets the kill. Great dig from Kennedy. Ransom with the hustle, gets the dig on the other side. And then the center middle connection just a little bit off, forcing the error. Regis with the point. Now a 6-point lead here in set number 2. See, there's the swipe. That's what I thought was going to happen last time. Burbrink with another kill. And King just with the laser float these last few points. Oh, the roll shot. Kennedy followed it to the line. She let it go, but it was in. And Hudspeth gets the kill and a point for the Mountain Lions. Sydney Walker with the serve. The setter dump covered by Ransom. Oh, wow. A lot of hustle, but just not enough to get it done. We'll get the double sub on the other side of the court as Bree Scala checks in. Oh, my apologies. We have a timeout before the sub. And that's the second one of this set for the Mountain Lions. So they are out of timeouts for set number 2. We have a 7-point lead. The Rangers doubling up the score on the Mountain Lions. Just playing really solid volleyball at this point. To kind of illustrate that point, scroll down to those team stats, click on just the second set. You'll see the hitting percentage right now for the Regis Rangers in just set number 2 is .556. They have 6 kills with 1 error on 9 attempts. That's just ludicrous. You can't really hope for much more than that. Well above the season averages for any of the teams in the RMAC. So the Mountain Lions really need to figure out how to slow down that attack. They need to get digs, they need to get blocks, they need to keep plays alive and try to change this percentage, just like we saw from Regis in set number 1. They were hitting 0 at some point, and Mountain Lions were hitting the 238. But they were able to flip that around. So see if the Mountain Lions could do the same, because they right now are hitting 0. The Rangers are hitting an absurd 550. All right, so the sub for Tice and Scala is good for the Rangers. And we'll see Scala serve right here. Free ball coming here for the Rangers. Ransom covers the tip. And then Tice gets the kill, picking up right where she left off. Finally get her back in the front row. She gets the tool down the line. We're going to get a sub here for the Mountain Lions. They're out of timeouts. So we're going to get a sub. Hudspeth comes out, and number 9, Avery Allers, checks in. Oh, what a play by Regis to keep this alive, but it's just not enough. Nicole Medlin gets the kill with the tip. Point for UCCS. Mackenzie Ransom will go back to serve. What a serve from Ransom, forcing the shank, gets the ace, and the Mountain Lions showing signs of life out of that timeout. Ransom to serve again. And Tice hits that one out. A little different from what we've seen out of her the last, I don't know, I think it's been 5 kills in a row that she's gotten. Oh, Barello and Ransom were there. But the setter dump from LeGrand gets the job done. Davis checks in. Burbank comes out. And we'll get number 18, Giselle Karras, to serve for the Rangers. Still a 6-point lead for them. Oh, and an ace off the bench into the game, gets an ace. And we'll get a sub here from the Mountain Lions. Once again, no timeouts, so using those subs as kind of pseudo timeouts. We'll get Mitrovic to come in and Emery to come in, effectively switching this to a 5-1 in this rotation. So front row setter and a stack here for the Mountain Lions. Another eighth. This is stuff that players dream about. Oh, coach is going to put me in. I'm going to get 2 aces right away. That's exactly what's happened here. Oh, and then the error followed up. You'll take that every time, though. 2 aces to 1 error. Malin Mitrovic with the serve for the Mountain Lions. And then Tice just misses that one. Her on-fire streak, I think, is out. I'm sure she can reignite it, but last 2 swings end in errors for her. Front row setter there for Regis and a stack with Tyson Davis. What a dig from Mackenzie Ransom. One-handed stab to keep that one alive. Shockley goes for the big kill. Unfortunately, hits it into the net. We'll get a sub here for the Rangers, bringing in Silverswell. And LeGrand back to serve for the Rangers. What a dig from Scala. It's ruined. Refs call a net violation on the Regis block. Lauren Shockley with a great swing gets the point for her team. We'll go back and serve. So Rissel with another kill on that step out, kind of off the block, kind of falls in. Kepler and Smith check in for the Rangers. And then Smith to serve. This part of the rotation has reaped so many points for the Rangers. Great touch here from Kennedy. That's an overpass. Emery attacks it. LeGrand tried to save it, but she had to reach over into the plane, so that's a back row. That's what the call is. We'll have Riley Hahn check in for the Mountain Lions. She will serve. Not out of it yet. Mountain Lions need a huge run. That can't be denied. But Hahn trying to get it done. And that one's out of bounds. Points for the Rangers. We'll get subs for the middles on both sides of the net. Geiger and Burbrink coming in. Kennedy, the libero, back to serve for the Rangers. And that swing from Medlin just out. And another point. What? I missed it. They're saying there was a touch. Forget all the things I said in the last 3 seconds. Nicole Medlin with the kill. Gets the tool off the block. And Reagan Emery back to serve. LeGrand unable to save that pass. It goes out of bounds, and another point for the Mountain Lions. Point for the Rangers as we get a tool off the block and into the antenna. So Rizroll with the serve. And that one goes long. Point for the Mountain Lions. See Walker walking back already, getting ready for the serve. We'll get a sub on the other side of the net though. And bring in Ellie King for the Rangers. Front row setter here now for Regis. Stack to the top of your screen. That serve goes long from Walker, so some back-to-back service errors for both teams. Have the double sub on the other side of the net, bringing in Scala and Tice. Rangers looking to push two here in set number 2. Front row setter here for the Mountain Lions. Split hit. Tight pass, and there's the swipe down from Burbrink with the kill, and we'll get set point again. Their first set point of set number 2. Scala to serve. Shockley able to get that one in through the block. Point for the Mountain Lions, saving off that set point. Nicole Medlin comes out, so libero Mackenzie Ransom to serve in her place. Geiger in the front row for the Mountain Lions. Still front row setter here for the Rangers. And Burbrink gets it done. First side out opportunity for the Rangers with that set point, and they take advantage of it. Set 2 goes 25-18, and the Rangers go up 2-0. Business as usual for the team tied in first place in the RMAC. Rangers just rolling through set number 2. Pretty consistent. Had the lead almost the entire time. Get some highlights out of that match. I'm still not sure how Walker got that ball up off the court, and another dig by her, just sprawling one-handed, able to keep that play alive. Here's that free ball for the Rangers. Just run the middle. Front 1, back 1. Davis with the kills on both those plays. Emery with the tool on the right side. Burbrink with a swipe on the overpass. And that's the ball Hudspeth got to drop in the corner. The off speed there from Medlin sends defenders sprawling. Great angle there on the ace from Ransom. And there you go. Set number 2 We're going to take a short minute break between sets 2 and 3, and we'll be right back with you in just a moment.
Picking the right college is key. And with one-on-one attention and hands-on experience, UCCS fuels success.
I wanted more than a degree.
So with innovative courses and affordable tuition,
UCCS fuels success.
Apply today at uccs.edu. Beat.
And welcome back for set number 3. Regis is up 2-0 right now, taking set number 2 in dominant fashion, just in command the entire time. See how the Mountain Lions answer. It looks like they're going to start with Mitrovic setting, get a little dancing on the court. Players trying to stay loose, keep the mood light for the squad. And like I mentioned, Mitrovic gets the start here in set number 3. She'll be front row. I'm sure we'll see Barella still come in for that other part of the rotation, but serving first, set number 3, is going to be Sydney Walker. What a serve, overpass. Nicole Medlin tees off, hits the home run. And that's exactly how you want to start off a set. The corners, people. That's where the points are. Kepler recognizes the big block. Set might not be exactly where she wanted it. And she just tosses that pineapple into the corner. Gets the point for the Rangers. Kennedy to serve. What a touch from Burbrink, but not enough. That ball goes out of bounds, and Nicole Medlin gets another kill. So 2 points for the Mountain Lions, 2 kills for Medlin. Ransom to serve in that part of the rotation for the middle. Great touch here from Walker. Free ball coming for the Rangers. Bringing the Thunder, so Wurzel off the right side. Swings into the cross. She'll come out after that, and King will check in and serve. So we're all tied up 2-2, set number 3. Mountain Lions with a couple big kills, trying to keep that here. They have a stack on the top of your screen. Just a free ball here, though, for the Rangers. See how they take advantage of it. They run the step out. Walker gets the dig, though. Recycled point here. Right back out to Shockley. Tip over. Kepler covers it. Setter dump covered by Emery. High ball this time to Shockley. She just rolls it over. Kennedy with the dig. And Kepler looks like she just spatched that one a little bit. Sails on her. Goes out of bounds. Big point there for the Mountain Lions. One of the longer rallies we've seen here tonight. Malin Mitrovic back to serve. So now a back row setter here for the Mountain Lions. And that one sails long. Point for the Rangers. Referee Scala will check in, serve for her team. And that one goes long as well. Something in the air these last few points. Lauren Shockley now to serve. Great pass here from Kennedy. Just a tip though from Tyus. Mitrovic covers it. Oh, what a cover that time. Oh, an even better block. What a play from Burbrink. They get the huge stop. She's moving to her left, gets the huge stop, but the Mountain Lions somehow keep it alive. Goes to the other side, steps to her right, gets another huge block. And ultimately the point for the Rangers. So 4-4. Set the setter. She gets the kill. That's a play the whole team loves. Setter gets the first ball. She calls for the set. You have to set her. She gets the set. She takes that step out approach. Goes crossbody, gets the kill. Great set from Mitrovic all the way back to Reagan Emery. She takes a big swing into the seam, gets the kill. You see Julia Geiger from the service line here for the Mountain Lions. Front row setter for the Rangers, stacked to the bottom of your screen. And that ball's in. Taking something off that swing this time. Finding the spot, gets the kill. We're going to get a challenge though. Coach Tara Hiddle says, that ball's out. I'm standing right here. I can see that it's out. So a little delay on the serve from LeGrand. We'll get our first challenge of the match coming here in set number 3 on that swing from Amelia Davis out of the middle. She hit that deep into the court. I think live it looked like it was in from up here. I'm blind. You should not trust me. Get a replay. There's the swing. Oh. You guys be the judge. That was a really quick challenge. That took no time. And play stance as called. Point for the Rangers. Down ref will talk to the coach here real quick. This is just another method to take a timeout if you really need to. I'm not sure that's exactly what Coach Hiddle was going for because it's just a 1-point game here. Team came out pretty strong here in set number 3. So LeGrand to serve here for the Rangers. All 3 hitters available for the Mountain Lions. Just a high ball for Emery. What a play by Kennedy to keep this ball up. Oh, but Medlin gets the kill. This ball just bouncing around like it's a pinball machine on these plays. But that's one way to side out. Reagan Emery to serve. The step out, so Widsroll with the kill. Double sub coming for the Rangers, bringing in Kepler and Smith. Front row setter for the Mountain Lions with Mitrovic stacked to the top of your screen with Walker and Medlin. Walker gets the tool. And a big kill for the Mountain Lions. They continue to keep this one close. So Walker gets that kill, goes back to serve. We have all three hitters available for Regis. Run the double quick. So it's all with the bounce down the line. Have a back one and a 31. Creates a one-on-one matchup. And take advantage, get the highlight reel kill. Kennedy now to serve. Great pass here from Walker. Medlin with the tip. Kennedy's all over it. Kepler with a big swing through the block. We're going to get a whistle for a net violation, but it was a kill either way. Great swing there from Kepler, powering it through that double block, getting the point. Still front row hands here for the Mountain Lions. Split hit with Shockley and Medlin this time. Oh, and an ace serve from Kennedy. And the Rangers creating some separation. So we'll get the first timeout here from the Mountain Lions in set number 3. Pull up some of these stats here. Just want to call out and recognize some of these players who are having a top performance. All right, leaders by points. We'll start there. Leading all players with 10 points is Nicole Medlin. Then Amelia Davis and Claudia Soizral with 8. And Hannah Kepler with 8. And then Haley Tice with 7. Lauren Shockley with 5. On the defensive side, we have some dig leaders. Haley Kennedy with 17. Just all over the place in the back row. On the other side of the ball, Mackenzie Ransom with 10 digs. And then we have a bunch of players with 3 digs as the next highest. That'll be Ellie King, Isabella Smith, Mara LeGrand, Sydney Walker, and Lauren Shockley. So a lot of people getting in on the dig stats, but the 2 liberos standing out. Regis looks like this is the part where they've been taking command of these games. Just a small 3-point lead here in the early part of set number 3, but we've seen this script play out in sets 1 and 2. See how the Mountain Lions react. They come out of this timeout in basically the same serve-receive rotation. They just moved Emery a little bit. Good pass here from Walker. Back to Medlin. Smith with the dig. Real tight. Run the middle. And Burbrink with the kill. So right out of that timeout, the Rangers hold on to that momentum. Keep the serve. Get the point. What a serve from Kennedy. Lauren Shockley able to keep this one in play. We're going to get a net violation on Kepler. He tipped with too much authority and her hand followed through into the net. That's a violation and a point for the Mountain Lions. Mackenzie Ransom there on your screen will serve. The pineapple is way out of bounds. So a hitting error and another point for the Mountain Lions. Ransom to serve again. Still 3 hitters here for the Rangers. And another hitting error and another point for the Mountain Lions. Mountain Lions have clawed their way back to just a 1-point game. Ransom from the service line, taking advantage of some of these hitting errors from the Rangers. The pipe dug by Walker. The back one in transition, dug by Kennedy. And a big swing from the right side, taking that hard angle. King subs in, goes back to serve. Mountain Lions will have the stack on the top part of their screen with the front row setter. So that serve goes long. Point for the Mountain Lions as they continue to just hang on here in set number 3. Not looking to be eliminated just yet. Malin Mitrovic to serve. And on the other side of the net, the setters kind of opposite each other right now, so LeGrand is now in the front row. Great swing from Kepler, really aiming for that deep corner. Ransom with a touch, but that one goes long. Double sub coming in for the Rangers. Scala and Tice. And Scala to serve. Mountain Lions now have a back row setter. Stacked to the top of your screen, and then Shockley staying on the right side this time, like we saw last set. The 31. Scala looks like she wanted that one back. She was trying to let it go, it looks like. But she touches it, and a point for the Mountain Lions. Lauren Shockley with the serve. Good dig here from Shockley. Back to Emery. King with the dig. And then Burbrink, the step out in transition, goes cross, gets the kill. She'll go back to serve, which means Davis is in the front row now. Mountain Lions will get a sub, bringing in Hudspeth for Shockley. Little change up here, trying to change, or I suppose strengthen their serve receive. All 3 hitters available for the Mountain Lions. Big swing from Emery on the right side. The Mountain Lions get the side out. Geiger goes back to serve. Medlin comes in the front row. Still front row hands here for the Rangers. Good pass here from Kennedy. The setter dump is hit by Walker. The pineapple set to the back corner, not happening. Mitrovic tries to get on the action, denied by Davis. High ball here to Tice. Big swing, Hudspeth gets a hand on it. Free ball coming for the Rangers. Run the step out. Walker gets the touch, but it is out of bounds, and another point for Regis. LeGrand will go back to serve. We'll get a sub here as King comes out, and so Ritzroll comes in. That one is well out of bounds. Point for the Mountain Lions. Emery will go back to serve. Mountain Lions still hanging in here, still just a 1-point game. Anything can happen, really. Good dig there from Hudspeth. Medlin able to keep this play alive. Just a free ball, though, for the Rangers. Back to the right side, and another kill. Mountain Lions have no answer for a slow whistle right now. Just big swing after big swing. Kepler checks in, and Tice goes back to serve. Good pass here from Hudspeth. Step out from Medlin, gets a big swing. There's a fan in the stands who just had a ball shot right at them. I think they might have had their phone out and the ball hit the phone right out of their hand. So shows you some of that authority that Nicole Medlin put on that one. Walker with the serve. Huge block. Just mentioned no answer, and there's Lauren Shockley getting the big block. So that was a tougher swing. Not really the in-system set that she's been getting. But with that success, of course, she takes a big rip. Denied, though, by Shockley. Gallogly gets a hand on it again. This time Mitrovic with a great dig. Free ball coming for Regis. Go right back to her. I love it. Oh, she's denied again. So the first time, that's a tough swing, right? That's a high ball coming way across the other side of the court. This time, this is a free ball. This is a perfect pass. They're in system. They run the tempo. Gallogly reads it beautifully. Solo block. And that is how the Mountain Lions have to play to take a 1-point lead here in set number 3. They don't want to go quietly and are showing it. I don't even know what to say after that. That was a great play. Back-to-back solo blocks. You don't see it very often, but when it happens, it's pretty great. And that is how you change momentum in a volleyball match. So both teams at this point have taken 1 timeout apiece. Still 1 left at their disposal. Just a really quick timeout for Regis. They're already back on the court. It's just kind of like a mini break, and coach saying like, hey, okay, you know, they came back at us. You know, they took their big swing. Now your chance to swing back. All right, so out of the timeout. Sydney Walker to serve for the Mountain Lions. Still 3 hitters for the Rangers. Still need those big plays out of the Mountain Lions to stay in this one. Credit the coach. Took the timeout, iced the server, get the error. Point for the Rangers. Burbrink comes in for Regis. Davis is out. Kennedy to serve. Front row setter for the Mountain Lions. Split hit with Gallogly and Medlin. Oh, and then Kennedy gets an ace. And just like that, the momentum switches. 2 points in a row for Regis, and they take back the advantage, that 1-point lead. Big swing from Gallogly. She took advantage of that. 1 blocker up. Great set from Mitrovic, pushing it in tempo across the court. Giving her hitter a big opportunity there, just that 1 up. Gallogly takes advantage, big swing. Ransom with the serve. This one just drops on him. And Burbrink tips that one out of bounds. Point for the Mountain Lions, and they regain the lead. Ransom to serve again. Still 3 hitters here for Regis. Tight pass, great set. Burbrink with the kill. That pass was gonna go over, but Legrand jumps up, sets it, gets 2 blockers to go with her, even though was back row at the time. Creates that 1 up. Grand now front row. Just to recycle the point here. High ball to Gallogly. Denied at the net. Burbrink with the block closes that seam. Legrand with the assist. And there's that advantage back for the Rangers. Just a 1-point lead. King to serve. Mountain Lions have front row hands still. Geiger with the step out, gets it off the block, powers it through. And we're tied up at 20-20. This is the closest we've been tonight. At this point, 20-20, Malin Mitrovic to serve. Front row setter, stacked to the bottom of your screen are the Rangers. Kepler powers it through somehow, gets the kill, and they'll side out. Scala checks in for the Rangers. She will serve here. And back and forth we go. 1-point advantages on each side. Back and forth, back and forth. What a swing from Emery. A better dig, though, from Kennedy. Go back out to Emery. Just stopped at the net here. Shockley goes for the tip. Just gets denied, pushes it back over. LeGrand dumps it. Oh, the Mountain Lions get it back over somehow, though. And Tice ends the long rally with the tool down the line. And Regis moved to that 2-point advantage, and we'll get our final timeout from the Mountain Lions. Just a 2-point lead here for Regis. Mountain Lions still totally in this one, looking to stop the bleeding at this point. They desperately need a side out. We'll see what they come up with out of this timeout to get that done. Love the spooky music being played in between these timeouts and these stoppages of play. Thanks, MJ. You're the best. Just a quick announcement. I usually try to avoid the default announcements, but I'm all out of talking points at this point. Fans, did you know that UCCS has an online radio and that students can host their very own show? For more information or to listen in, please visit radio.uccs.edu. All right, so out of that timeout, Rangers with a 2-point lead, looking to push 3. Mountain Lions need to push 5. We'll see what happens. Which team will execute in crunch time? Bree Scala with the serve. Mountain Lions, 3 hitters available. Starts with the pass. Scala with the dig. Set out to Tice. Great set from LeGrand. Great swing from Tice. And that's a huge point for the Rangers. Out of the timeout, they maintain the momentum, get the point. You see the smiles on their faces. That's how you execute. Scala to serve again. Block there from the Mountain Lions. Play still going though. Oh, and denied this time. Tyson Burbrink with the stop. And we will have match point. So out of that timeout, Regis scores 2 in a row. We will have match point being served by Bree Scala. And that one in the net. Mountain Lions stay alive. Lauren Shockley will serve. Mountain Lions need to go on a run of their own here. Match point number 2 here for the Rangers. And Burbrink gets the final kill. Again, and that is all she wrote. 25-21, set number 3, 3 sets to 0. The Rangers continue to roll, improving their record to 9-1 in the RMAC and 17-5 on the season. Mountain Lions are on the road next couple weekends. Please continue to tune in. And hang on here. We still have some highlights before we go as you watch teams do their final match handshakes. And here's those huge blocks from Regis. Burbrink closing the gap twice. Emery with the big swing off the right side. Then the off speed causing these diving digs, and Medlin eventually getting the kill. There's that big swing from Kepler. Goes into the stands. This time tipping it off the block. A big swing from Swordswall. Dropping the bomb as she does. Geiger with the 31 tag in transition. There's one of those big swings off the right side I was just talking about. And then Medlin, you see that one flying into the stands. And another huge block for Regis. Kennedy with the diving dig. And then Tice with the off speed. And there you go. There's some highlights to send us out. And this is our last cast of the season, so thank you everyone who tuned in, and thank you camera crew guys. I appreciate you all. Always love it when you guys show up. So That's it. That's all she wrote. See you guys next time. Bye.